On our way, almost there. All right, we made it to the beach. Just need to tie the boat up and we'll be good to go. All right, we got the boat tied up. It's time to start sea glass hunting. I haven't even picked up one piece yet. Let's do it. All right, now at the moment, there's actually a lot of sea grass, not seaweed, but sea grass washed up over the shores here. Right now it is low tide. As you can see, it goes out pretty far. Kind of fun to walk in the squishy mud. But more importantly, it's more fun to get some sea glass here. So you check out on the surface here, pretty much absolutely loaded with just tons and tons of sea glass. Lots of whites, browns, greens, and pirate glass, of course. But there's also some really good stuff down in the piles. I can tell the water hasn't come up here and mixed this part around too much. So we're gonna go for a walk down this direction and see if we can find some of the newer stuff that's washed up. So there's some even bigger piles down this way. But you can see it's just pretty amazing here. Absolutely crazy. I was only supposed to be here in Aruba till a few days ago, and I was supposed to go to Bonaire, but the winds were so crazy. They've been so heavy lately that it's really tough to go anywhere right now. So trying for Bonaire. I'm gonna try again next Wednesday. It looks like possibly another good weather window for me. But for the moment, hanging out Aruba, picking up some amazing sea glass. Nice little blue shards right there. And you can see up here too, just so much glass. I really like these flat gray pieces here. Those are really, really neat. But you haven't seen anything yet, hold on with me, and we'll get down further down this beach where there's a lot more really good glass to find, really well worn, with a lot more diversity in the colors. So another little cornflower brew right there. Keep that one in the pocket. Not any sea glass for a second, so I'll turn the camera back on once we get over there. All right, we're coming up to some of the bigger piles of glass now. We should start seeing some really good colors, hopefully. Can never promise, but quite often you find some really, really nice pieces here. I found some of my best oranges and reds of all time here as well. But so far today, just some pretty good blues. Can't complain about that. So you want to look up underneath these mangroves and kind of look in the piles. It's nice to spread them around a little bit. You can kick stuff back and forth and see what's just under the surface. That's how you're going to find the best pieces. Got another blue right there. Sweet. I always pick up the blues. So if I come back to this beach and I see blues, I know that there's new stuff that's washed up. Nice little piece of pottery right there. And I'm seeing some decent sea foams as well. Pretty good shapes. You can see they're really well worn. I used to go a lot to Sea Glass Island, but it's kind of been picked over recently, so there's not as much good stuff as there used to be. I see what looks like possibly a red heart. A little red flash glass heart. A little bit on the sharper side, but still worth keeping. Thanks, beach. I love you too. It just looks so rad. So much sea glass. And as I go down the other way from where my dinghy was, there's even more sea glass down that way as well. So we're going to go back there and check that out too. I'll give you a low and slow right there. You can see all the beautiful sea glass. And it's a little bit on the lighter side today as compared to other days with how much sea glass there is on the beach. Oftentimes there's 5 or 10 times this amount. But even like this, still pretty great. Still pretty stoked. I'm still feeling pretty lucky to be at a beach like this one. If you hold on with me to the end of the show, I'll be sure to show you all of my sea glass finds that I found today, and I'll show you where I'm putting them too. We'll go back to the boat. One of my friends just made me an epic treasure chest to keep all my finds in, and so I'm going to show that to y'all. One really good spot to check is underneath all these mangroves. You'll see there's always little beaches and these spots between the trees, but then up above, check this out. Absolutely loaded. Just millions and millions and millions of pieces of sea glass all throughout these mangroves. Now you gotta do a little more digging here than you do at other places, but if you have a rake or just some shoes on, you can kick it around and you're literally touching thousands of pieces of sea glass per minute, and they're not small pieces. Put my hand here, you can see these are all just huge hunks of glass. Now this did used to be a trash dump for a part of the island for some time, so you're gonna see a lot of trash here. There's not really much you can do as far as picking it up goes because there's just as much trash as there is sea glass. It's always good to pick up some trash, especially when you can make it count and make a difference. But in a place like this, when you're literally at a dump, there's really not much you can do. So no worries about it. That's just how it is in some places. And the only thing we can really do is teach the next generation to do better. Nice kind of cool shaped piece right there. That's really neat. Lots and lots of bottle bottoms here. Let's see. Now the difference between a sea coin and a bottle bottom. Oh, that's a really cool bottle bottom right there. That one's got some words on it, some lettering. Is a sea coin would be perfectly circular like this, but on both sides it would be perfectly flat and flawless without any of these pieces sticking out or any chippy parts. That's still a cool piece. I'm gonna keep it. I see a big turquoise down there. Ooh, that's rad. Turn around so I can get the sun off. There we go. Get my shadow off of it. Ooh, look at that. It's not only turquoise, it's a pattern turquoise. Those are pretty cool. Pretty rare. Hard to find. Nice one. So, can dig around in here a little bit if we'd like. See what there is to be found. But I can tell that the ocean hasn't come up too high lately, so I think I've already kind of dug through a lot of this stuff higher up. But no matter, there's still some really good stuff washing up just below the tree level here on the shore, like that turquoise I just found. And hopefully find some other really rare colors as well. Haven't found an orange in a while, so really hoping to find one. Just so much glass, absolutely crazy. All right, I'm gonna keep moving down. We'll keep the show going. All right, let's see another little good pile back here. A lot of times there's tons of mangrove branches. Kind of hard to get yourself through there. You gotta watch out for the spider webs too, but these are the best spots to check because nobody else does, ever. So, step on some branches, move some on the other side. You might rip your shirt up a little bit, but it's pretty worth it for good sea glass. Thought I saw a big blue back in there. Where is that? Ooh, I see a big, oh, no way. There's a big red and a big turquoise, or aqua, teal, something like that. I see a big blue too. Wow, that's an awesome piece. Can you see that red? Sweet, that's exactly what I was hoping to find today. See if I can even reach it. Almost, got it. Wow, pattern on one side too. That's awesome, probably an old brake light of some sort. Really good red. Let me see if I can reach. Got it, I got that blue. All right, let's bring these back out into the sunlight without losing my sunglasses. Give me just 1 second. Caught up. Ow. All right. Wow, look at that. How about those colors? That's really what we're looking for out here, is those super rare, hard to find pieces. And that's definitely three of the really good colors that you want to find out here. Amazing. Awesome. Look how pretty that seagrass is too. It's nice when it's still alive and still in the water, ain't it? I'm peeking up here to see some of these piles. Millions and millions of pieces. Hey, another red. No way. I wouldn't expect a red to be up that high, because it doesn't look like it's been washed around much, but maybe it got splashed up. Nice little hobnail pattern. That's 2 reds in under like a minute. This is gonna be a good day. Awesome sauce. Always a good place to find bonfires here too, so always looking for that. See, there's tons of glass up that direction. Cool. All right, now we're talking business. That other spot where we started, there wasn't really as much as usual. It was definitely a light day for there, but I haven't checked back here in probably nearly a month, so there's a good chance of finding some more good stuff. Again, can never promise, but I'm gonna try my best for y'all. You really just got to get underneath of these trees. I'm gonna take a break, put my sunglasses away so I stop losing them, and then I'll start to show up again. All right, let's go up underneath these mangroves, see what there is to see. A lot of this glass has been here a while. Some of it's got like a yellowish color, just because it's been sitting in the mud and the rust for a long time. Not all of it. Oh man, get tangled up. But some of it. So there's a lot of false yellows here. Sorry, the camera's shaking so much. I can't help but getting caught up in these mangroves pretty well. They really just grab the heck out of you. But that's all right. They're a great tree to have. This whole little island wouldn't be here if not for them. They keep all the sand in place. When storms come, they keep the beaches intact. So got to give it up for the mangroves. Even if they're gonna poke me, try to take my eye out every once in a while, I still like them. Ooh, looks like a really, really, really big kick up right there. I could be wrong. Let's see. Oh, sure is. Still a little chippy though, so we'll leave it behind. Look, I get a little more well worn And then somebody from the next generation can grab it. Ooh, another little turquoise teal. Oh, I see something awesome. Heck yeah. Oh, multicolor. Sweet. Wow. That's unreal. And watch the sand off that. Oh, I see a blue. I see a blue right there. Wow. That's a nice piece of art glass there. Look at that. Neato. I mean, not perfectly well worn, but looks like some kind of art glass. It's also bonfire as well. It's been melted. A lot of times they would burn all the trash before they dispose of it. By doing so, you get rid of anything that floats. Usually on these smaller islands, they're all made of coral, so it's really hard to go inland and dig a hole. So they would pick a beach somewhere on the side of the island where the wind's blowing away, and they'd burn most of the trash and then push it out right into the water. And actually, a lot of it would turn into land masses that are slowly getting eroded today. And there's more and more sea glass from past generations still going into the ocean today from those eroding beaches. Another red! Oh man, today is a good day. I'm glad I came out. Look at that one, just hiding. Playing hide and seek with me. Let's play. Woohoo! Third red, and this one is, that's as cherry red as they can get. Wow. Heck yeah. Both sides really nice and frosty. That one was just below the seagrass. I'm gonna have to start looking in the water as well. I've just been kind of looking up on shore. Plenty of sea glass. Lots of pretty birds here singing their songs as well. Nice day to be at the beach. So you can see there's spots with sea glass and there's spots with no sea glass and there's spots with sea glass. That's why I turn the camera on and off here, as opposed to making you walk with me for all the boring parts. Is that a red? Nah, a plastic bag of some sort. Another blue right there. Sweet. Alright, I'll keep the camera on for a second. See if there's anything over here. Lots of this mermaid hair algae. Get your feet caught up a little bit in. Makes it more fun. Much more adventurous when you got like cool things to walk through and trees to duck through and spiders to avoid. And, I don't know. There's no dragons here, but sometimes there are boa constrictors. I've never seen them. Typically they're on the inside of the island. Let's get up under these trees here. Alright, looking on top. Again, this was a trash dump. I know there's a lot of trash, but you don't have to be sad about it. At least it's concentrated in one spot on the island. And the rest of the island is very, very beautiful. Alright, walking in about knee-deep water here. Whew, nice hot day. 103 degrees it's supposed to feel like today. A little bit of humidity, but it's not bad. It's paradise for sure. I see what looks like a golden yellow or maybe a honey amber back there. So we're going to try to grab it. Ooh. Yeah, definitely nice honey amber chunk right there. Not particularly well worn, but still a keeper. Nice. Obviously, you see lots of tires here. And in fact, the tires are sometimes a good thing on the beach. They kind of hold the mangroves in while they're babies and let them grow up through the middle. And then those help keep the beach pretty well protected from the water. So sometimes tires can be used in a good way if they're used correctly to manage beaches. Alright, let's see what's over here. Tons of glass, but it doesn't look like anything too rare on the surface. We're going to stick to the outsides. I think that's our best chance for finding really cool stuff. Alright, so let's come around the corner here. Just keep my eyes low. Right on those shadowy spots, right where the water hits the mangrove roots. You can see all those roots. See how they're keeping the beach intact? See how without those it would all just get pulled out and washed away? Ooh, I see another big pickup right there. That one's deep. Wow. It's a pretty color. Kind of a greenish teal there. I'll show you what I mean about those tires with the mangrove stuck in them. See that right there? It's See how the little baby mangroves are coming up, and they got a good spot to do it because they got that tire to protect them from the outside. They're not getting beat all day with the waves and the water. So that's pretty cool. Good job, tires. Way to recycle yourselves in a good way. A little bit of milk glass right there. Almost has a rainbow kind of tinge to it. And I see an old Coca-Cola bottle as well. Right there. Neato. Not bad, huh? Okay, we're coming up on a pretty good little stretch of beach right here. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Maybe we can find another good red, or, oops, see a blue over there. Or even better, if we can find us a nice orange. But that multicolor probably is going to take the cake for the day. That's a sweet piece, for sure. Yep, and you can see here lots more sea glass. There's a cornflower blue lips right there. Another piece of cobalt with a pattern on it right there. And there's lots under the water too, so I'm keeping my eye for those rare colors beneath the surface as well. Check that out. We'll go low and slow on it in case there's something really good in here. Lots of bottle mounts. Lots of sea foam, both green and blue. And, you know, lots of rocks and bricks and construction materials and trash and algae. But cool, here's one more good spot. Maybe there's something washed up here. Oh yeah, a few more blues. Some good cobalts right there, for sure. Hope everybody who went to the Sea Glass Festival the other day had a good time. And I hope you got to visit with my mom, who was there showing off my best finds ever. She posted a live video from the show in case you all missed it and want to check it out. And then I posted a display of our best finds ever. And it's a brand new video with including my newest best finds from Cuba and I don't know, where else did I go? St. Kitts, Caymans, lots of good spots. So be sure to check that out. It's not the same as the one I posted a year ago. And then we're hoping to make some puzzles with that image of my best finds for you guys. Some 1,000 piece, 2,000 piece puzzles. So that should be pretty cool. And then we're also working on making shirts as well, getting some shirts printed for everybody with the Board Pirate and LC's glass on them. Now the blue Vicks Vapor Rub bottle. Nice. Let's check under this branch here. Now of course I could hang out and dig out all this stuff up, but it makes for not as an exciting video. It takes a lot longer to find things. So we're strolling the surface, hoping to find some good things in here. Again, I haven't been to this beach in about a month, so finding some particularly good finds. You can see it's pretty impenetrable forest right there, but if you can sneak up in there, there is usually some good stuff back in there in these little crevices, these little tiny micro beaches. Ooh, that's a good word. I just made up. So yeah, definitely worth ducking, diving, crawling down in there. But if you're wearing a backpack and you got your phone in your hand, you're gonna get wet. It's probably not a good idea. Ooh, big blue, hiding under the seagrass. Come here, big blue. Look at that, full blue bottle bottom. Nice one too. Really well worn. That's frosty. Nice one. My pocket is filling up quick. Look at that, getting heavy. Okay, so peering back there, hoping to catch a glimpse of something good. Okay. Don't see nothing. Alright, no reds there. It's a warm one today. Hope you're having a great day wherever you're at. Hope you got some good weather as well. Make sure to come to Aruba when you get the chance and check out all the sea glass. Again, I'm just going to be here probably another week. There's not as much sea glass here as usual, so I don't know if I'll be doing tours or anything, but you never know. I have treasure maps available if you want to go to this spot on your own. Ooh, I see a nice piece of bonfire. And it looks like a big yellow. Let's see if I can get in there. Let's see if I can get out of here now. All right, check this out. Big bonfire sea foam. Might have some bubbles in it. That's cool. And then, right there. Nice big yellow chunk. Sweet. While we're back here, might as well look around. See if there's anything up in there. Nope. Nothing I'm catching my eye. See some little blues, but they're kind of chippy. So, alright, cool. But Aruba's a super safe place as far as plant and animal life go, and crime rate's super low. It's a really great place. Some people call it the 51st state. They've got everything you pretty much can get in the U.S. And surprisingly, after being in the U.S. last week, prices here for things are basically the same. The only thing that's extravagantly more expensive here is beer. Beer is so expensive for some reason. But everything else, housing prices, movie tickets, you know, regular groceries, pretty much the same as they are in America right now. So if you're thinking of moving somewhere warmer, tired of dealing with the winters and snow, consider Aruba. They definitely don't get snow here. Alright, turn this thing around for you. Let's see. Loads of sea glass, but not too many rare colors. Tons in the water just here. I can see through some almost sea coins there, but just not quite. Some little blues, but a little chippy. Okay. Thanks for sticking with me. The pieces I find are going to be few and far between here, just because you got to kind of meander between all the mangroves. But if you stick around, sure to find something good again. Just can't quite ever know when. Alright, looking down there, nothing too crazy. Very windy here today. It's been quite windy for the last, well, since I got here basically. 30, 40 knots of wind. Gauging the surface here. You know, there's some of these bottle bottoms that are perfect on one side, but on the other side they're kind of chippy. So, ooh. Is that an orange? No. Okay, can you guys see it from here? I don't know if it's a honey amber or an orange yet, but it could be the biggest orange ever. Oh yeah! Awesome! Look at that. That's an orange. That's an awesome orange. It looks like it might be from the same. Wow. Cool. Good job, everyone. Thanks for sticking with me. That makes it worth it. I've got another orange and yellowish kind of piece that I found here 3 years ago. That might be the same bottle. Hard to say, but it's got some words on the bottom. This looks like it says glass. Oh, right on. Let's just show you a different color next to it to make it express its color a little more. Check that out. Cool. So that is definitely a true orange. That's as orange as a tangerine. And it's just sitting right there. Awesome. Woohoo! That's good stuff. That's really good stuff right there. And look, just big sea foams. Some more blues. Wow. I almost didn't come out today because they were having me move my boat to a different slip, but I was like, let's do it anyways. Let's just see what happens. And boy, am I glad I did. Just crazy big pieces everywhere here. It's nuts. These are kind of neat if you want to make a little soap dish or something out of them. They work well for that. If they're really smooth, even though they're not perfect sea coins, I'll still keep them sometimes. Like that one, I'm going to keep that. Alright. Cool. So I'm going to stay in the front again so I can see anything that washed up like that orange that we just found. Ooh, what a day, what a day. So if you are watching this on youtube.com/theboardpirate, thank you very much. Be sure to check out my page, facebook.com/sunsouttonguesout, also known as LC's Glass. That's where I sell all my finds. That's where I post every single day, daily. And then also I'm on Instagram at Captain Kai, the Sea Glass Guy. And I'm also on TikTok now, as of 2 days ago. Also Captain Kai, the Sea Glass Guy. And if you are on Facebook watching, please be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/ the board pirate, or just type in the board pirate, and when you see sea glass, you'll know it's me. This is how I make my living. I sail around the world on my boat, going from country to country, discovering unknown sea glass beaches, and then sharing them with y'all, either via video or even taking people on trips sometimes. And then I collect some of the best sea glass in the world while I make my travels. I am planning to go around the entire world, but there's just so many Caribbean islands that I have to check out first. So right now it is hurricane season. It's pretty tough to go north from this location or east whatsoever until probably about October. And then I should be ready to rock, and I can go up and hit all of those eastern Caribbean islands one at a time, and hopefully find some just crazy new sea glass beaches that y'all have never heard of. Whew, really scrambling through these trees. Thanks for sticking with me. Oh, lost my hat. Hey, probably for a good reason. There's a little orange piece right there. Had I not had my hat knocked off and bent down, probably wouldn't have found that one. Okay. Gosh dang. It's thick in here. Doing my best to keep the camera steady, but obviously it's a little troublesome. Okay. See a big blue right there? Give that a rinse. Nice one. Check out all that beautiful sea glass there. My pants are starting to fall off. Pocket is totally loaded with glass now. And the wind is picking up. Sorry if it's a little more difficult to hear me. Typically I'd be wearing a microphone on my hat, but the trees would bite it off in seconds. I would lose it immediately. Hey, look at that. We got another orange. Wish is granted. Look at that, flash glass orange. So one side orange, the other side white. Makes the orange a little bit more vibrant, having the white on the back side. Saves some money. Orange is the most expensive glass to make. So much sea glass. It's just crazy. Alright, there's not going to be any sea glass for a minute, so I'm going to cut the tape and we'll turn it back on in just a sec. Alright, coming up on a pretty major pile of sea glass here. A little more chippy down this way, but still worth checking. Lots and lots of blues and bottle mouths here. And then this is usually where I find marbles if I'm going to find a marble. This isn't the best place for finding marbles. Definitely going to some others that are much more loaded. But if you look in between these little rocks and the cracks, ooh, it's windy. Sometimes you can find them. You can see up on the surface just so much sea glass. Look at all that. And you can stay here and kick that around for weeks and not even get through half the pile. Just so much. Crazy. And I found some really cool one-of-a-kind pieces here for sure. Obviously a little more chippy, but chippier stuff usually means more one-of-a-kind stuff. Alright, I'm going to turn the camera off because it's so windy, and if I come across something good, I'll flip her back on. Alright, now I'm going to show you something really cool. I was talking to you earlier about how a lot of the old glass that was pushed down and made into landfills is still getting eroded today. So there's a lot of older glass that's still trapped in the ground, that as erosion, as the beach is hitting these old landfill spots, all the glass is getting tumbled in the ocean. So older glass is still making it into the ocean today. And so you can see right here how many glass bottles and pieces of glass are stuck in this wall. And every time a storm comes, more and more of that glass goes in. So, you see a lot of posts, people say, hey, there's never going to be enough sea glass for the next generation. Not true whatsoever. This is extremely typical of nearly every Caribbean island I go to. There's loads of glass in the beach, loads of glass on the beach, and loads of glass about to go to the beach. So, have no fear. There's plenty of sea glass for the future. Pretty cool though, huh? Just careful that there's an avalanche on you. Alright, we're back at the boat now, and I want to show you everything I found today, and also my lovely new treasure chest that I just got that's ready to be chock full of some good stuff. I've only got a couple of things in here so far. I got the 2 megalodon teeth that my friend Kate gave me, and then I got these bullet fossils called belemnite that I got from my friends, the Wells family, in Rhode Island. So they gave me these really cool fossils, and I told them these would be the first treasures to go into my chest. But today we went out and we found some new pieces. So let's see what we got. Nice big chunk of bonfire right there. Really big kick up. See, I got lots and lots of blues, some of these grays. Nice lavender piece right there. The only ones that are going to go in the treasure chest are the really good ones. So let's open this bottom piece here. We're going to start putting them in one at a time. This is the patterned turquoise that I got right here. That's definitely a keeper for the treasure chest. And my buddy Kerry made this for me. A lifelong friend for our entire family for since I was a little kid. Really good guy, and he makes some amazing stuff. So if you're interested in getting a treasure chest made, he can make one for you. He ordered some teak wood to make this one out of, and man, it's pretty special. And then he also used a guy, special thanks to John Burdick of Wood and Whatnots in Chemung, New York. He sourced all the brass antique hardware. You see the sides here got some really cool handles, and then the back have these amazing latches. Really antique ones. They took off some other stuff. So let's pick out the rest of the pieces that are going inside the treasure chest. Definitely this red right here. Look at that, super well patterned red. That's nice. Look out there. Get some sun behind it. That's a sweet red. Going in the treasure chest for sure. And before we found that one, we found this multicolor piece of bonfire glass, and that's got some cool colors in it. It's got turquoise, it's got some gray and red and orange as well. Super cool. That's just an amazing piece. Definitely has to go in the treasure chest there. And then we found this really cherry red piece right there. You can see how red that is. Really special piece right there. Wow, beautiful. And our background today, they got me moved to a different spot, but here I am at the Wind Creek Casino in the Renaissance Marina. There's the Renaissance Hotel right there, and pretty windy, but this is a great spot. Happy to have moved. I was kind of stuck between two other boats, but now I get a nice view and other people can check out my boat. And here's another really good one. Nice hobnail cherry red, maybe even amberine. It looks a little more orange tinted on the sides there. Pretty sweet. And then I feel we got, oh, of course, the best piece of all. Check that out. Orangest of oranges. Wow, that's nice. Let's get some light behind that one too. Oh, amazing. Probably an old brake light of some sort for sure. You can see how well worn. Look at all that pitting. That's just beautiful. So that's definitely getting a spot right there in the treasure chest. I'm gonna fill this thing up pretty quick, hopefully. And ooh, another turquoise right there. That's probably going there as well. I think that's pretty much it. This little flash orange is cool. I guess it can go in there too. But the rest of the stuff I just put into a cooler. It's not worthy of such a chest as this. So thanks to Kerry Gilbert for making that for me. I just brought it all the way from the US, and definitely kind of goes with the theme of my boat here. Absolutely beautiful. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed today's cast. Oh, one thing you should do if you come to Aruba, definitely, everywhere you go you're gonna buy souvenirs, but most of the places you go, the souvenirs you get are made in China, even though you're somewhere. So when you go to places, specifically look for goods made in that country you go to, or you're not really supporting that country by buying their goods. Don't buy the stuff from China. Buy the stuff made here in Aruba. So I got some friends, Ash and Emily, and they own a store just next to the marina here called We the Beach People. The store is called Tangerine, but their emblem is this We the Beach People. You can get that on shirts, on really nice, durable, handmade sea glass bags, and hats as well. So good to have a sunglass or sun hat out here, and also good to support the local economy and not be buying the goods from China, but instead of be buying them from the place that you're visiting, so that they can continue to grow and become better. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed today's sea glass hunt at Rainbow Beach Aruba, and I hope you will stick with me and catch me for the next one, maybe sometime later this week. Thank you. Have a great day. Happy hunting, and make sure to get that passport so you can come visit beautiful, lovely Aruba. Adios, everybody.